I'm sorry, what? Oh, what is this young man being arrested for?
I don't think it's any of your business. Why don't you step back over off the sidewalk, please, because I'm going to be dealing with this gentleman.
Off the sidewalk? What do you mean exactly? Am I not allowed to be on the sidewalk right now? Car didn't have front plates. Maybe that had to do something to do with it. Why is it not my business how my taxpayer money is being used? Backed off halfway into the street to do this. Can you tell me what this arrest was for, what the charge was? You don't know? Okay, thanks. Alright, so we're going to give none of your business cop one chance, I guess, to drop by and tell me what the heck he's thinking or what happened. After that, it's back to my errand running business.
Education, and so that's already built into budgets.
So you don't think it's going to cost anything?
I don't believe that it adds any significant cost.
All right, thanks. Are you on the Board of Education? Yeah. Question for you.
No.
How much is Common Core going to cost the state? Oh, hi, Ms. Berry. How are you?
I'm good. So, videoing people coming into the boardroom, is there a purpose for that?
Is there a reason why I need to tell you?
No, you can, when the board actually meets, that's fine. You can be in the boardroom,
If you
no
look
problem.
here, you'll see my URL. You go see what I'm about on my website if you like.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, thanks. So this lady has just come through here and closed the second door to the airlock. So hopefully, in their minds, I won't be able to hear a thing. And neither will you. It was very Rich Gerard quoted you as saying, quote, "No meaningful conversation can be had in a public forum," unquote. Did you really say that?
Excuse me. Please look at your source.
All right. Okay. I can do that.
How are you doing?
Oh, I'm sorry. What were you saying?
Could you just put one of these on for me, please?
I kind of got other things to do.
Everybody has to have a visitor's badge.
How about I let you do the work?
What's your name?
Dave Ridley, R-I-D-L-E-Y.
Dave. R-I-D-L-E-Y?
Correct.
Okay. Thank you.
And you have permission to put it on me if you want. Well, actually, you should probably put it inside because I'm going to take off the coat.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you very much.
All right, take care. Some police have just arrived. Hey guys, you weren't called here for me, were you?
I don't know.
I'm gonna take that as a no.
I guess we were. How you doing?
But they called you because I'm here? Do you watch my channel?
I have no idea who you are.
Oh, okay. It's RidleyReport.com. It's New Hampshire's #2 YouTube channel.
Okay.
I'm here to ask questions of officials, and it seems a little interesting that they would call the police over a reporter trying to ask questions. I beg your pardon?
What's your name, David Ridley?
That's correct, yeah.
And you dealt with Officer Scott earlier?
We didn't talk. I saw you
Oh,
today.
we've seen each other?
Yes.
Oh, okay. All right.
Okay. All right, so we just want to know who you were.
Oh, okay. Well, that's who I am.
That's it. All
It's
right.
pretty easy to verify. New Hampshire's #2 YouTube channel, so.
Okay, good enough.
All right. Well, thank you for your restraint.
Have a great day.
Not the literal kind.
Yeah.
All right. Take care, guys.
We don't need to spend the extra $300 an hour to fix it. So just leave it there, and we'll go on to do the next song. And he was right. You know, it's just rock and roll. And video on YouTube is just video on YouTube. It doesn't need to look like CNN. It doesn't need to have high production values. It's good if it's interesting, that there's no boring parts. The rest of it doesn't really matter. So each of my videos sacrifices something, like leaves something out in order to reduce production time. But I try to make sure I always leave something out that I can leave out without making it boring or bad, you know, right? So, for instance, I might go and to an event and videotape it. Well, I just don't bother to edit it. I just throw the raw video on the air. And I think that way as I'm shooting it, just try to keep the shots short and don't shoot anything that's boring. Take some interesting shots, do some very short interviews, slap that on the air raw.
Left to my own devices, I would prefer the thumbs down, but that could be misinterpreted.
I've skipped the editing process. But because I've been very careful about what I shot, there's really not anything boring in there, hopefully. And if I'm not at an event and I'm just editing something, well, I might skip a different aspect. Like I might not write a script. I might just blabber into a microphone and then slap some video on that, throw that on the air. Again, as long as there's not too much that's not interesting, your YouTube video is fine. And that's the way I look at it. Just skip some of this fancy stuff that's not going to get you any extra attention and focus on what's interesting, slap it on the air, and get something on the air every day.
French drove all the way from Lake Sunapee, and evidently the Obama administration gave out more tickets than they actually had space for in the park.
Also, something you do in your videos is you talk very casually to the listener, kind of like, you know, they're a friend, they're there with you, they're seeing what you see, and you're explaining to them what's going on. And I think it really gives it a personal touch that makes the person viewing the video really puts them into it.
Well, that's good. Yeah, that's good. I hadn't thought about it that way, but there's a writer named Kashif, you know, who used to produce for Whitney Houston and some other even bigger stars, and people used to say that about him. And you read his books, which are just books about how to make a buck in the music industry. He sounds like he's writing directly to you. And really, a lot of reporters have that talent, and you can find that in them as you work with them. Like a lot of the neatest people that you'll meet are mainstream press reporters, or at least, well, back in the day when I was in the mainstream press. It's changing, you know, it's all changing for the worse for a while anyway. But back in the day, you know, when the press was still the press, there were some really interesting and fun people that worked in newsrooms. And I used to go